Welcome to the audio drama, The Snowy Path of the Hero, written by Fenghuo Shizhu Ho. Episode 1. The northern Liang Wang is situated majestically on Qingliang Mountain, surrounded by countless doors and households showcasing the strength of the land. The northern Liang King Shu Shao has great power in the government and the country. He is the undisputed ruler of the 3 northwestern states. He can control everything with one hand. It was very hot in the palace today. The powerful king of Beiliang opened the door personally and set out the magnificent ceremonial guard to welcome an old man from the vanguard Dao.
I heard that the gods from the Taoist holy land of Longhu Mountain have taken a liking to our little prince and want to take him as their disciple.
Really? This is a great blessing. A fool has his own blessings, isn't it?
Our young prince hasn't cried a single tear since he was born, and he knows nothing about reading or writing. He only started talking at 6, but his name is quite majestic. It's said that Shu Longxiang, the old immortal from Longhu Mountain, gave him that name and promised to come back to take on a disciple after 12 years. And now, here he is, just as promised.
In a courtyard inside the palace, there is a Taoist ancestor who is at the level of the Grand Master of Mount Longhu. With a tuft of snow-white beard and a furrowed brow, he carries a rare peachwood sword, shaped like a little zhongkoi. His appearance is ethereal. But this time, taking on a disciple has clearly encountered quite a few obstacles. His future disciple, feeling stubborn, squats under a pear tree, staring intently at the ground. They are watching with great interest.
Son, you have learned all the skills from the Longhu School of the Gods. If anyone does this again in the future, I will call you a fool and beat him up. Hatin, civil officials and military officers below the 3rd rank are not afraid of being beaten to death.
Dad's got your back.
Son, you're strong. It would be a shame not to learn martial arts and become one of the top 10 masters in the world.
When the students return, I'll get you a position as a flag officer and let you ride a fine horse.
Kicking heavy armor. How impressive. Huang Maner.
Don't you like eating candied hawthorn? Oh, there are wild hawthorns all over Longhu Mountain. You can pick and munch on them as you please.
Chowting is yes. Yes.
My disciple is receiving this kind of treatment. That's just too embarrassing. If this gets out, the whole world will laugh at us.
The young boy still didn't react much. He probably got impatient and found his dad's chatter annoying. He lifted his butt and let out a loud fart. He didn't forget to turn his head. He grinned at his dad, which made the king of Beiliang so angry that he raised his hand as if to hit him. But he raised his hand, and the stalemate was over with a wave of his hand. On one hand, he didn't want to hit him, and on the other, it would be pointless to do so. Xu Xiao joined the army at the age of 10, killed the Huns in the northeast, destroyed the 6 kingdoms in the south, and suppressed 16 tribes of barbarians in the southwest. He saw countless things. The only thing I have never seen is someone with supernatural powers like my youngest son, so I gave him a grand name. Xu Longxiang. Xu Longxiang still can't read a word, has a thin frame and dark yellow skin, but it's his incredible strength that people admire.
If Huang Manor could be a bit smarter. If you can open up a few more of your heart's pathways, you will definitely become the unmatched champion of the county in the future.
The helpless king of Beiliang came up with a plan.
Huang Manor, your brother should be back from the parade soon, and it's about time to head into the city. Aren't you going to go out and take a look?
The young prince suddenly looked up, getting excited, and grabbed his dad's hand, rushing outside. Unfortunately, the king of Beiliang's residence is famously winding and full of twists and turns. It took a whole incense stick's worth of time just to reach the outside of the mansion. Once they got outside the mansion, the young prince saw the empty street and couldn't find his brother anywhere.